know Justyna, whenever she says my first name, she cringes because it's soup. It's super soupster. It's never Amanda. Justyna and I met 6 years ago in almost 10 years ago now in college, as the only women in our freshman engineering class at Youngstown State University. We graduated in 2009, and both of us moved to Pittsburgh. And from then until now, we have always had each other to talk to when times have gotten stressful. We were study partners, workout buddies. April liked to kick our butts every single Monday. And we were also wine buddies. And after a few years in Pittsburgh, I heard about Dan. And there was an hours-long date. I think it was 7 or 8 hours long date.
12 hours.
12 hours at the Phipps Conservatory. Unheard of.
It wasn't all at Phipps.
Couldn't get rid of her.
But they had that date, and months later, I met Dan. And Dan was quite reserved. And back then, I think he was already heads over heels for her. Justyna and I moved in together. But really, I should say, Justyna, Dan, and I moved in together.
You moved in with me.
I would say that Dan changed because of Justyna. I didn't know him well back then, but 3 years, I could see that his love for her, has changed her, like she has changed him. He showed her love, and I could see that in how much she shows her love to her friends and family, it's because of him. And it shows me that they are more perfect for each other than they even realize. I would like to make a toast to the newly married couple.
Let's go,
Please
baby.
raise your glass with me.
Woo!
To Justyna and Dan, may you love each other
Let's go!
and be a strength for the future. To Justyna.
We're going to have our best man, William, to say a few words.
Bold.
Yeah, Will. Congratulate the bride and the groom, and can we give them a happy applause, please?
Let's go, baby! Woo!
Congratulations. Where do I begin with Dan? For those of you who do not know me, I'm Will. Dan and I were fraternity brothers and roommates at Georgia Tech. Needless to say, I got to know him pretty well. Justyna? I'm not sure if you never knew this, but Dan would spend 30 minutes each day in the mirror making sure his blowout was perfect.
Frosted tips.
If you're not familiar with a blowout, it's a
bro.
hairstyle that Bart Simpson, EDJ, Pauly J have. Now Dan sports a much simpler hairstyle that doesn't make him stand out as much. Well, he still stands out. But enough about Dan. In college, he was determined and successful. While working on his studies, he delivered bagels in large companies and businesses in downtown Atlanta. He took on an internship with an architect, which helped him land the position he holds today. One of his biggest accomplishments that I know is that he was able to rally 80 or so guys to build a 3-story tall water slide for a weekend party after others said he was impossible.
Yeah! Woo!
The Atlanta News features the slide, and news helicopters captured the display and broadcasted on live TV. Today, that party remains to be one of the largest at PICAP at the school of Georgia Tech. I believe that a better way to appreciate someone is to look at the people they surround themselves with. This past month, I was given the opportunity to spend a few days with some of Dan's closest friends, many who have known him for very longer than I have.
Where'd he go?
Get right in!
They're an exceptional group of men and diverse talents and knowledge, except for the fact that there's still a bunch of yenzers.
Go Steelers! Yinzers.
Yenzers.
Yinzers.
And if anything, a testament to Dan's character, they're only a demonstration of how Dan is very much so like a fine wine, elegant and complex. A quote from one of Dan's most beloved memories helps to summarize what I'm trying to say here. A heart is not judged by how much you love, but by how much you are loved by others.
Love you, Dan. My boy. My boy. That's right.
When I met Justyna for the first time, I knew instantly she and Dan were a great match. It was refreshing to see Dan, a man who is strongly opinionated and stubborn, to listen intently and act affectionately around and towards Justyna. Dan, I have been married for nearly 2 years and even though my marriage is still fairly new, I can assure you that relationship will have its ups and downs. It is important to remember that each of you are there for one another, to help each other through tough situations and to cherish the great times. A couple will encounter and experience life with each other, creating everlasting memories. Dan, some advice about the key to a successful marriage that was once given to me is simply to remember to tell your wife there's 3 important little words. You're right here.
That's 4.
You're right there. That's 3 words.
You are right, dear.
You're right there.
You're right here.
You're right.
I can decide. But all jokes aside, I love my wife. She's been watching my child this entire time. I love you very much, Kristen Anstead. Her and I constantly learn new things about each other every day as our relationship continues to grow. I guess what I'm trying to say is don't sweat small stuff and focus on cultivating each other as you explore the world together. Justyna, you're a beautiful woman with a kind heart. No doubt, Dan is exceptionally lucky to have you as his wife. Dan has become a better man because of you. As I previously mentioned, one can acquire a great understanding about someone by taking a look at the people they surround themselves with. You each complete each other in an outstanding way. You two make a marvelous couple. I wish you many years of happiness together, and I can't wait to see you in your future, how your future blossoms. Cheers. Now it's Justyna.
All right, let's raise the glasses and we're gonna do a stolat, which means 100 years for the young couple. So let's grab a glass and there it is. Stolat, stolat, niech żyją, żyją nam. Stolat, stolat, niech żyją, żyją nam. Jeszcze raz, niech żyją, żyją nam. Niech żyją nam. A oczywiście Państwa młodzi, our young couple. All the good luck, best from us, from all you guests. Enjoy it. And we can ask Mr. Robert Kepix and his uncle to say the blessing.